You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? 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 You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Weirdo Wool Wednesday? You say Weirdo Wool Wednesday? What you talking about, man? Now we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee, ha ha, can in the pen. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, you know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC, worldwide corporated, worldwide, man. They say what that mean. Hey, man, everybody included. Bring it on in. And Dugu, Mike Cutthroat, Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, Lil Rude. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through this disclaimers. A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users, drug sellers, man. I don't promote no alcohol consumption, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of that sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote. Hey, say what, bro? You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing. Do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people, no. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What'd you say, bro? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? I ain't check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Weirdo Wool Wednesday? You say Weirdo Wool Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about? All right, check my thing, man. This might be part 2. You know what I'm talking about? The Weirdo Wool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who acting like they gonna do something. Where they at? I see you, man. Yo, talking about nigga. I see you. Hey, say, bro, what you talking about, man? That Weirdo Wool? You know what I'm talking about? You know how they say they put a wool over your eyes? This might be Weirdo Wool part 2 too, man, because I think I got it there. I just didn't look it up. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, Weirdo Wool. You know how they say they put a wool over your eyes, man? You know what I'm talking about? And they say, bro, what are you talking about? Weirdo Wool. We living in the day to where we just living in this day. It ain't even about that. So don't think I'm, oh man, you always talking about we living in the daytime. We is, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But we living in that day where everything is where they gonna pull that weirdo wool over your eye. You say what, bro? So say let me give you an example, bro. Say your nigga, he left when it was before computers and shit. He just did 30, 40 years or something, you know what I'm talking about? He been gone while all this shit been going on, you know what I'm talking about? All this revolution of bullshit, you know what I'm talking about? Weirdo Wool Wednesday. So your nigga come home, say he was a figure before he left. You know how like the big Meeches is and shit? The Lil D's of the world and Flowers of the world. Say you was one of them motherfuckers, you been down 30, 40 years, you know what I'm talking about? Now you just getting out today. Now out of all that shit you did, you done stood on, you ain't went bad in jail or nothing, bro. You just stood on it. Then you get out here to this society, bro. And the motherfuckers that they got popular, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, I don't know what you talking about. So in turn, you do like this, your solid ass partner just get out. You know what I'm talking about? You know how we be turning something like the big Meeches and shit. We'll turn an urban drug legend into a, you know what I'm talking about? We'll make that nigga a folklore biff or something. Y'all talking about that. Hey, bullshit. So your solid ass partner get out, man, and you know how the way it is now, man. So all the popular people, because your partner might be the story or something, you know what I'm talking about, like Larry Hoover or something. So now you got all the people that's popular of the day. So your partner over there with his solid ass taking pictures with motherfuckers like Poetic Flacco and Charleston White and shit, Whack 100. Weirdo Wool Wednesday, man. And that's how the wheel alignment got fucked up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because now the uneven is popular. So now you got solid ass niggas taking pictures with Charleston White and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You got solid ass niggas taking pictures with all these old internet personalities and shit that be up here dry snitching and all that shit, and that shit just, you know what I'm talking about? It wibble wobbles. Weirdo Wool Wednesday. And the nigga that's been gone 30, 40 years, he don't know no better. He think he just keeping up with the times. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how we do it, bro. And that's how we fuck the people up. Just like that, bro. Weirdo Wool. We be pulling that shit over to people's eyes because the motherfuckers y'all got popular or that means something to society in this day and age right here is the cause for the unevenness. You know what I'm talking about? So you got folklore motherfuckers like Big Meech and them. You'll have one of them motherfuckers sitting there taking a picture with one of these weird ass niggas. You get what I'm saying? Not even understanding what's going on, thinking they just keeping up with the world. You know what I'm talking about? Weirdo Wool. That's why if you don't realize at some point, nigga, you wasn't made to fit in this shit they call the world, you just gonna fit into this motherfucker, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you, Weirdo Wool Wednesday. But that's how that shit start and that's how that shit spread. That's just how that shit grow. It's just like that there, bro, because y'all don't give a fuck about giving, y'all let the weirdest niggas win the popularity contest. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all let the weirdest niggas win the popularity contest. Shit, at least y'all could have gave it to one of them real gangbangers. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga who really been out there, even though they might be doing some weird shit now. A nigga who really been out there on concrete, though. They ain't gonna do that. They gonna give it to one of these niggas who just lying, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Acting like a gang member. You know what I'm talking about? One of the mascots. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all could at least made a real gang member famous. You know what I'm talking about? The nigga doesn't actually put in his motherfucking participation to the game. They ain't gonna even do that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna get one of these nerds, one of these niggas who ain't did nothing but criticize the game, man. I'm telling you, Weirdo Wool. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna make a nigga like Poetic Flocko, DJ Academics, a nigga who probably ain't never even held a water gun. Right, so, bro, and it ain't even about holding no gun or none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't where I'm going with it. But you damn sure ain't supposed to have nobody who ain't never did that type of shit right there, the spokesperson for the streets. You know what I'm talking about? You damn sure shouldn't have that person right there, the one advocating for all the, and giving their opinion on what's going on in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how y'all get to that weirdo wool shit. Because you let anybody just come in your lane and get a opinion on what's going on in the underworld. Weirdo wool. You know what I'm talking about? So you come with all these politically correct answers and shit. You got all these nerds breaking some street shit down with some nerd common sense. You know what I'm talking about? You got niggas that got up here and talking about, man, I'm telling them something happened to me. And then they the ones who able to report on who telling. What difference do it make who telling if you gonna tell? I'm gonna keep asking you that. What difference do it make who telling when you gonna tell? We just play too much. Weirdo Wool Wednesday. But y'all know me. I basically just mind my own business. Despite what I might think about it. You know what I'm talking about? So I just mind my own business. But if you don't look out, bruh, you gonna find yourself do that, bruh. You gonna find yourself doing that. Weirdo Wool. You know what I'm talking about? And you gonna find yourself trying to keep up with times and just keep up with this invisible in crowd and all that shit, bruh. And you gonna find yourself doing shit that is against everything you really stand for. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you gonna, cause for whatever reason, everybody just gives in to the computer, bro. Everybody just gives in to the times. You know what I'm talking about? I know you probably see some motherfuckers around here you have way more respect for, and you see them in these days and times right here on Twitter arguing with each other and just doing shit that you didn't even think that was like you just didn't even think that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like you might be watching Willie D or something now. If you grew up like me, man, you remember them niggas nothing but fighting the feds. And them was some of the first motherfuckers besides Luke and them out there fighting with the police, NWA and them. You know what I'm talking about? Then you grow up and you see Willie D over here talking about people marriages and shit. That shit be like, man, I thought you was cut from a different cloth than that, bro. And just to be sitting up here saying like, you know what I'm talking about? Suge Knight. Usually motherfuckers on these phone conversations and talking and you know what I'm talking about, bro? And you'll be thinking to yourself, bro, why is these people doing this? But it's the times, bro. And the times, like you'll lose yourself in this shit hella quick, bro. Weirdo woo. And before you know it, you'll just be out here doing the same thing everybody else do, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You'll put a stain on your own character, bro, by your get down. Cause you over there, you know what I'm talking about, you done bid into the computer way of thinking, like, fuck it, man, this is what's going on now. You niggas wanna fuck with me because everybody think that, nigga, you can't never fight with your mouth, bruh. You can't. So if a nigga say something about you, then you come back and say something about that nigga, it's just gonna be a back and forth, bruh. You ain't gonna never be able to beat nobody with your mouth. All you gonna do is just end up putting yourself in the spotlight like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th baby mama, bruh. That's all you gonna do. You gonna put yourself under the spotlight sitting here trying to tell a bunch of other people about some people. I bet you didn't know this. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and that shit gonna make you look like a bitch, bruh. The moment you start doing that shit is the moment that you jumped out the character of a man and put yourself in a grandma mouth that man, in the grandma mouth the spirit. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, since you motherfuckers want to do this, the nigga, that's just fake shit, bruh. That's whole shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's why your dick little. That's all that shit right there, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Oh, niggas know I know that. Nigga, do you know how much shit I know, nigga? And y'all know that. Imagine baby cuz, nigga. Coming up here sharing this underworld business with these fucking nerds, nigga. I share some of it. You know what I'm talking about? I'll tell you what I did. Some of it. You know what I'm talking about? But imagine baby cuz coming up here, bruh, trying to tell you, man, listen, bruh. You might get an honorable mention in a rap song or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't nobody business, bruh. It ain't. You know what I'm talking about? And I keep telling you, I think motherfuckers be trying to get motherfuckers, I told you ain't got to agree with me, man. What I think about that shit is just like, I told you, niggas be trying to summon your haters. So a nigga throw something out there and just hope somebody come out the woodwork and start blowing the fire. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas say something about you, Brand. They pray they could summon a hater. They pray they could get somebody from your past or your hometown or something to come in. Yeah, man, that nigga woo-woo. You know what I'm talking about? They be praying about that shit, folks. That somebody will jump on that bullshit ass bandwagon and come paint you in the bad light. They be praying for that shit, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Weirdo woo. So they just be trying to be the spokesperson for your slander campaign. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. They be trying to get the ball rolling like that. And hopefully I can say something that some motherfuckers will come out of nowhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they get y'all to believe in them lies and shit. Because now it don't even matter if it's the truth or it's a lie. It's just how many people you can get to agree with your point of view. You know what I'm talking about? Something straight out of the comic book, bro. Weirdo woo. But I've been saying that shit, and like me, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck how long I've ever been in jail. Whenever I got back to the streets, bruh. If it was some shit that didn't, man, I'm not doing that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck what everybody doing right now. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't doing that shit. I just like when I came home and niggas had them boosie ass Whistler tips, bruh. I don't give a fuck what fad y'all doing, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas riding down the street in 500 Benzes with Whistler tips and shit. Don't even make no sense, bruh. Nigga, man, I seen a nephew in the station wagon. That nigga was going 2 miles a loud. Nigga, that nigga shit was whistling like Bart. Nigga, just hella unnecessary. Woo, for nothing, bruh. That shit was never cool to me. That shit was always dumb to me. There's a few trends that I came home and jumped on that I liked it. I could dig that. Like when niggas was wearing the goggles to the side. I could dig that. You know what I'm talking about? I kind of like that look. You know what I'm talking about? I could dig that, but I'm just a nigga, man. Nah, I done passed on trends. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go ahead. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that syrup was when I passed on. You know what I'm talking about? They've been drinking that shit as long as I've been living, bro. They used to call it Robo. They used to go get it from the methadone clinic, man. You know what I'm talking about? They used to give them people like $20 a brick. You know what I'm talking about for that methadone. I don't promote no drug usage. Y'all late, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Before I ever heard the DJ Screw, before I ever heard any of that shit, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all version of DJ Screw, our version of DJ Screw, shout out Dino. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, shout out Dino. That was our version of DJ Screw. You know what I'm talking about? That was the first person I heard, Dino, before I ever heard any motherfucker from Texas, before I ever heard of a Paul Wall or Mike Jones. We got a nigga from the Turk called named Dino. You know what I'm talking about? I was the first person I ever seen about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. And that was in the 90s, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that was in the 90s, nigga. What was that, y'all? About 95, 96, 97? My nigga used to walk around with bricks in his pocket. That shit y'all be talking about now? And that shit wasn't $3.50. Man, that shit costed $20, $25, bro. You niggas something straight out of the comic book. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, Weirdo wool. You know, I say don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Because we got like hella motherfuckers, just like I said, coming home and shit. And motherfucker not knowing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You kind of be out the loop. So you'll come home and just see what everybody doing, bro. And you'll end up a solid ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? In the picture with one of these, you get what I'm saying? You'll be a solid ass nigga. You coming home taking a picture with Uncle Clifford and shit because you not knowing, because everything is about views and clout and all that shit now. So you just trying to connect yourself to somebody for some attention, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit just weird to me. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a little bit more, and I got love for everybody, bro. I'm just a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? I'm always gonna love you. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm just always gonna do me also, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just a bunch of shit I'm not gonna do. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. With that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing just to shoot. You know what I'm talking about, man?